What's up, guys? Head coach back. The winning streak's at 12 games now. Just played lockdown D my last game against Pitt. Four interceptions. 23-9 record overall. Completely rolling. Really getting the hang of D. Being efficient on offense, not turning the ball over much at all. I think 2 games with turnovers. I'm like plus 30 to turnover ratio now. Here we go.
We're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Like this.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Tampa. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Pebbles is maxing and relaxing.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to be dropped past the 30 to the 32.
The 32-yard line.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get
Good
it up
field
near the
there by the
35,
linebacker.
right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
It's gonna be exciting to see the Bucs this
down.
year, man.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady, he's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Brady now on 1st down. It's caught by Mike Evans.
This guy's good.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Came off my
They'll
guy.
contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jones. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Stop that. Oh, my God. I can't believe we didn't box that up.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Jesus Christ, he could have got him for a loss.
Because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Able to convert on fourth to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. So first and goal from the 9-yard line.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check, check. We ain't giving up nothing today.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end.
Got Howard in as a fucking fullback.
We're scoreless after one.
Check
3 yards remain for second down.
15, check 15.
A carry here for the big tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Short of the goal line.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Cubs is taking a nap.
The score, Buccaneers 7, Raiders nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
That 3rd down play killed me. He runs
And
the
this
draw.
one will not be handled. It's
I
into
have
the
him
end zone for a
dead to
touchback.
rights.
25-yard line.
That's what I think. Let's go.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27.
Josh Jacobs.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down,
calls
and
the
relax
defense
a little
before I
bit
even
after they just
pick
gave
my
up a score.
formation.
From the 27, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's a
Oh,
nice
here's a
run
long
right
drive
there, able
score.
to get to the outside,
Give them almost
and
no
so many
time to get a
times
first,
defenses
second
say,
half.
okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're
You only
running
get
the
like 4
football,
possessions
at
in
least
these
you know
games
where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry
This
about the
year.
backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down, Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Down.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
It's a screen to Richard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
I wanted just to be careful there and run. Thought I had him.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
Looked like it was open
Take
now.
over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach.
Good play, bro. Good play there.
Touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Bradley Pinion to kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Yo, I'm putting the game on YouTube, so if you want to watch, let me know after.
First, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
What up?
And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things.
I put the game on YouTube, man. If you want to watch, let me know.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 27, Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Catch made. It's Marone. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Yeah, sure.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running is Jacobs. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last one good
scared
for
by the
2.
music.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it's good.
Now Carr. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
A 5-yard pick.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
For a second, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
22 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. This for his running back, McCoy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Yeah, my 12-game winning streaks
from the guys on the offensive line
could be in bad shape here.
For the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a
I usually don't win 12 in a row in Madden.
Each guy has his own assignment.
I threw an interception before half. I should have just played it safe. I'd have a chance to win now. This kid's pretty good, though.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
I got a 12-game winning streak going, bro. I got a 12-game winning streak going. It's a big drive. Nice play running the toss there, though. I thought you were going to run a full back dive like the other series.
Get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Here we
We've got
go.
a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 29, Carr. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And nearly intercepted there.
I had him to play before.
Clinched it and caught it.
Timeout.
Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Jones breaking, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Carr toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The open man here, Renfro. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Carr again. Reception here by Ruggs. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Las Vegas.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, Haley will know you
Extra
to
point
do
by
that.
Carlson, up and good. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Brady going to throw here. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Second and inches at the 31-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Back to throw, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Brady to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Yeah, it's something about that going for number 13. I always lose.
Victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with.
I got to go look at 14-7, that second down play. I think I had the post, but I threw the pick earlier, so I was worried about it. I should have went to it, though, with the game on the line like that. Took the sack.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon.
It's a good game, though. Winning streak done, finally.
Of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long.